So I think that we are live. So here we are with Sylvia, and we decided to go live. You can watch our videos on YouTube. We started doing some podcasts, and you can watch the full videos on YouTube. But today we decided to go live because we've done so many videos and we don't have time to upload them, to edit them and upload them. So we decided to go live and just share our thoughts. Hey, Sylvia. So I'm Theodora Bogiou and I'm a team coach. And this is Sylvia.
So hi, everyone. And thank you so much for joining us and allowing us to be here with you. I am a soul coach.
Sylvia.
And I guess my specialty is helping clients around the world return to trusting themselves.
I don't seem to be able to tag you right now, Sylvia. I don't know. So I'm going to tag you later. So let's do the video. Let's do the live.
Okay.
And so today we decided to share some breathing techniques. I do it differently because I work with teens. I work with young children. Sylvia does it differently because she works with adults. And so would you like to start, Sylvia, or should I start? Because I work with young students. Okay, and I believe that breathing should be taught in kindergarten before we forget how to breathe. Because when we are born, we just know how to breathe. We breathe through our belly. So we fill up our belly. If you watch a really, really young baby breathing, you're gonna see how they breathe. So they fill up their belly and then they exhale. They breathe in and they exhale. And gradually we start forgetting that. And nobody teaches us how to breathe, right? So what I do with my students, I give them some techniques. And have you ever noticed Sylvia, have you ever noticed how happy the students are and relaxed they are when they blow the straw and they make bubbles? So the reason is, and this is neuroscience, is not something that we have made up or we have observed. So the reason is that we breathe out, we exhale, and when the exhale is longer than the inhale, then we relax. And this is evidence from neuroscience, okay? So exhaling longer. So when the students want to blow through a straw and make bubbles, they breathe in quickly, and then they make the bubbles and they breathe out. And this is the trick. And that makes them really happy, because it creates so many chemicals in their brain, happy chemicals in their brain, and they relax. And also what I also do in my classes is I give them one balloon, only one balloon for all the students. And then they go crazy, who's gonna inflate the balloon, which is really funny for me. And I ask them, why do you wanna inflate the balloon? And they say, it's fun. They don't know it's because of the way they breathe that relaxes them and makes them happy. So this is my technique, and I would love to share this technique with lots of teachers and coaches, of course. So Sylvia?
So for me, breathing is, and how I approach the breathing technique, two ways. One is, it's really funny how I love the way that you do that. And I guess, does everybody breathe into your balloon? I just wanted to ask you that clarity.
Not the same balloon.
No, but everybody
but it's
has
one person at a time. So it's like a reward for them, and they go crazy. Who's gonna inflate the balloon?
That is so funny. Even though I work with adults, I come up with creative ways to make, teaching them about breathing fun. And intuitively, we're, like you said, when we're children, we intuitively know how to breathe. And when you were nursing with your mom, or taking a bottle, you breathe in and out through the nose.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things that I do with my clients is, whether they're adults or young people, is they put a feather, imaginary feather, underneath their nose. So as they breathe in through the nose, I ask them to do it so the feather doesn't ruffle. So they breathe in, they hold their breath, and then as you exhale, on the exhale, you're letting it out so that you do not ruffle the feather.
Oh, that's tough.
Oh, it's actually, it's like, kind of like, I have one adult and he goes like, kind of like, stoplights, stop and go with your breath in through the nose, you pause, and then you exhale through your nose a little bit longer than your inhale. And instantly, it's like your body's, the fight and flight, it's the central nervous system. It like everything comes back online and balanced and harmonized. So when I have clients start a session with me and they focus on that breath in and out through their nose, it instantly calms down that central nervous system. The other thing that I have, and it's funny because when you work with people, most adults that struggle with things like snoring and, just like anxiety or stress, it's because they don't know how to take a complete breath. And as soon as they take their focus on that breath in and out through their nose, making the exhale a little longer, making it very graceful, it really helps them. And then I remind them, when we were babies and we were having a bottle, or if you were the lucky one and you were being breastfed, you intuitively had to breathe in and out through your nose. And the funny part of that is, I'm a new grandparent, and when you were saying yours, I was thinking, my little niece, she's my little granddaughter, she's only 3 months. And you know what she does, Theodora? She makes bubbles with her slava. And she's always very giggly afterwards. So I'm wondering, if babies intuitively know about
how to breathe. Yeah, how to relax.
Yeah. So, with your bubble experiment, I never thought of it that way until kind of cool. So
I knew it would surprise you.
So
with Sylvia, we only decide on the topic and we just hit the button and record whatever comes. And that's amazing.
Yeah. I think there's so many things that people can really learn with the breath. There's so many, I have adults that, when you're in the middle of that feeling of anxiety, it's really focusing on making your breath a little longer, a little deeper, and a little slower. And sometimes I have them put their index finger on their hand, and as they're breathing, they make a circle on the inhale, and then on the exhale, they come back. It's just taking the focus off of what it is that's happening, and kind of like, and the breath is, and I notice this with children and adults that I work with that have ADHD. They all mouth breathe. Yeah,
we are trained to notice how people breathe, and that makes a difference. So people usually breathe from the chest up, and this is anxiety. This person is full of stress.
And I'm not sure if anybody here ever seen the statue of a Buddha.
Yeah.
A Buddha.
I have, but
well, do you ever notice the Buddha is the belly? It's because the Buddhas, they exhale, and it's on the exhale that your belly expands. Right? You put your hand, like what? It's on the inhale.
On the inhale.
Right. On the inhale.
Yeah. Like the babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool.
So that's why I think we should be taught this technique in kindergarten when we're 4, when we're 5. And that's going to give us all the tools we need to master our lives, master our breathing, and master our emotions and master our lives.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because when you're in the state of anxious or stress, if you haven't practiced using a good breath, and like you said, if children are taught in kindergarten to become aware of that, brilliant.
Yeah, it's going to be brilliant. Okay, so that was it, I guess. We keep the videos short, and you can find all our videos on YouTube, full videos on YouTube. So see you next time. We don't know when it's gonna be, but it will be soon enough.
Thank you for watching and for joining us.